If some of you have seen this video already, I do apologise. It's a re-upload. There was a couple of errors in the original video, so I'll delete the video and fix the errors, if you're wondering. Welcome to this new video, folks. In this video I'm going to show you how to build this awesome transmitter. Good, isn't it? All you need is this esp32 built-in touchscreen, 2.8 inch TFT, and the transmitter module here. Two components, and you'll need an antenna as well. So this is connected with 4 wires, 3.3 volts, ground, clock and data, I2C bus, so extremely easy to set up with code and get working. Decent little transmitter actually. I think the RF power is about 3 or 4 milliwatts. It'll get you a few hundred feet down the road. Definitely do your garden and a couple of neighbours, you know. You can easily put an amplifier on too if you want a further range, with the low pass filter, of course. Please like and subscribe, it does help. The transmitter with touch control and Wi-Fi control. Yeah. What a unique feature for an FM transmitter, eh? You can run around the house, in the garden, and control this transmitter. No buttons needed. Controlled via Wi-Fi or touchscreen. That's one of my last builds, but that's like a press of a button to change the frequency. Looks neat, doesn't it? All done by me. Took me a lot of work. And you can have it too. Well, this would cost, a lot of my subscribers who watch my videos actually build what I show. This cost, I think, less than 20 UK pounds. Now this has got some great features for the cheap transmitter. It's a touchscreen, as you can see. Frequency's going up there, look, 306 megahertz. Right, so we've got no buttons, completely touchscreen. Hopefully you can see that. I've got some lights on going in here. So, frequency down, frequency up. Power. This is the RF power. The RF adjustment goes from 0 up to 30. So you can adjust the RF output. Right, you've got a mute. That's the parts list. Not a lot, is it? Here's the FMIC. That's I think, was it a KT? It's a KT0803. You can get these from AliExpress. Cheapest chips. There's our case. Got that printed. Found the files online, so it's not my design. So I won't lie, it's how it is. A lot of people share these designs online, so it won't take you long to find it. I ain't going to give you a link because it's not my design, like I say. So I sent this to GLC and got it printed. They did a great job. And it's not a sponsored video. I've never had any sponsors on my videos. Anyway, some inserts. Just how them are. It's obvious. There's the inserter. Like I say, that's the transmitter IC. And this is the main part of it. That's the esp32. Also known as a CYD. Great thing about this, it's a 2.8 inch resistive capacitive screen, so it's all built on. It's the complete system. Now I've noticed some of these do not come with this connector, so make sure yours does. Maybe contact the seller. Just make sure you get that lead because you'll need it for this video. That's stylish. These are just, I think, amazing value for money for what they are. Like I say, 2.8 inch screen. They've got a 240 megahertz processor, 520 kilobytes of SRAM, 4 megabytes flash memory, and 450 kilobytes of RAM, I believe. It comes with Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. We will be using the Wi-Fi in this video. Got various ports on the back. Got a speaker connector, which we will be removing that for this build. I'll show you that later. But these are just great value for money. How much did I pay for mine? There we go, £10.79 from AliExpress. The FM IC, as you can see there, was an amazing £1.69. I've just ordered a load more of them actually, because these are great. There's inserts. I think I had a pack of 20 or something like that, so 4 of them would cost next to nothing. Bolts, pennies off eBay. There's a bit of spec about this. So not many parts. So get that cheaply done. So that's the parts list. Not a great deal, is it? And not much soldering. Should put it all together now. Come on then. Okay, I've got to get these inserts into this case. I found the best way of doing these. You can heat them up obviously, but the easiest way I found of doing them is just drilling very carefully. I'm just using a tiny bit of super glue and popping them in. They're quite tight. Just neater. Okay, they're drilled. Drop a bit of super glue in, not much at all. Just pop it in. Lovely. That's them 4 in. Good enough. Well, there ain't going to be a lot of room. This is a slim case. It's what I wanted for this project. I want it nice and small, nice and thin and neat. So it's going to go in like that. But this audio connector for the transmitter does stick out a bit. So I want it on the board where it's not going to be hitting any components. There's only one place. Here, I'm going to have to remove this connector here. That's a speaker connector, not going to need it. So I'm going to remove that, and the transmitter is going to go in between. I think there's a capacitor there and a resistor there, so it's going to go about there. So let's remove this connector. A little cover. Just be careful doing this bit, folks. I could do it with soldering on, but there's that many different connections on here, so it's going to go like that, nice and easy. That's it. There we go. That's that removed completely. Don't look too bad, does it? So this will go about right there. With these esp32s, also known as CYDs, cheap yellow displays, there is a few different variants. There's a couple of different types. Now I've got the one with USB-C and also the micro USB, so you got the option. Right, but the thing is, when I put that in the case, I don't know if you can see that, but the micro USB, the outside of the connector just hitting that case, so I can't line the screws up properly. But as an easy solution, I could remove it because I ain't going to use it, but just get some long nose pliers on it and just flatten these out slightly. That's it, all sorted, fits perfect. What I need to do is line this up for my drill. I've got to drill a hole in the side, haven't I, for the audio input, so I'm going to have to stick it to here temporarily. So I'll put it in and sort of look for the side and mark it up with a marker. Something like that. So put it out. Just going to temporarily glue this here and get my marker then for my drill hole for the audio socket. So just put it in between, like this exact, in between where it's going to go. There we go. What you can do is just mark, smack in the middle, mark the edge of the case with a marker pen, smack in the middle of the audio socket so you know where to light down. Okay, got a little marker out. Take that off. I did try and mark it this way, but I thought, why? Just mark it there. It's a simple way of doing it. Okay, so we know it's going exactly there. So what I've done, I've just marked inside of the case for the drill. Well, I've just marked that, so fingers crossed that's correct. Okay, when drilling this, be extremely careful because these can be fragile. So just put something at the back of it to support it, like that. So what I'm going to do is just start small, support the back of it. That's it. Start the hole small. That's it, just be very careful, slightly bigger drill bit. I'll probably do this in 4 or 5 stages, probably go over the top a bit, but that's it, final drill. Just take your time, be careful. You'll see I've probably gone slightly big with this hole. I didn't have a drill bit, that was perfect, but that's going to fit in nicely, like that. Slightly big, but I'll do the job. Okay, I'll fit in like something like this. That goes in there nicely, doesn't it? Make sure this is the right way. That's just going to go. It'll be perfect, isn't it? Okay, we'll plug our connector in. It goes in. We're just going to basically work out how much length we need on the wires. It's not a lot of soldering on this project, is it really? So we plug the connector in. Your transmitter module is going to go there. And the wiring, so just here, just mark it out, have a bit of extra. Mark it out, cut it, strip your wires, solder it in. Easy. So I'm all stripped. I always put a bit of solder on before soldering, just makes for a better job. I see I've just put some solder on each one of these. Ground, voltage in, data and clock. First one is ground. 3.3 volt. Next one is the data. Clock. Always clean it up afterwards. I don't like leaving flux on. That's it. Like I said, not a lot of soldering now, just the antenna. Easy as that. A very simple build. Just unplug that for the moment. Before we hot glue the transmitter module in, I'm just going to score the bottom of this case here just for better grip for the hot glue. Easy enough to do. I'm going to need plenty on because I don't want the thing coming loose. plenty. There we go, modules in. Okay, the only soldering we've got left now is the antenna. So this is going in like that. And then the Wi-Fi antennas at the top here. So I want to keep away from that just to stop any interference. So here's the antenna here on the circuit board on the transmitter. So I'll come along here and come out here. So I'll keep away from Wi-Fi side. Be very careful. Okay, antenna. So just done the hole, haven't we? So we'll go through the side here. Now I've measured this. This is a half-wave antenna, 145 centimetres. So do your calculations if you're going to use it on a certain frequency. Well, just the antenna now, and that's the last of the soldering, so not a lot of soldering at all, is it? There we go, perfect. What we'll do is where the antenna exits the case, I'll just put some hot glue there, stop that coming loose. Just make sure now you protect the board, you don't want any shorts, so use whatever tape you've got and make sure you get it all protected. So basically just cover the whole lot. There we go. Let's get the board plugged in. There we go. Lovely. Okay folks, should get the cover on now. So I might have to take the screen protector off first. That's a shame, I wanted to leave that till last. Let's get the bolts in there. Oh, lined up pretty easily. Don't do them too tight, no need. You just run them up finger tight. Lovely jubbly. You like that? That looks cool, doesn't it? Very professional. How neat is that? I hope it all works. Very cool. Didn't take long to build, did it? Not a lot of soldering either. So what we'll do now, we'll program it now, we'll put some code in it. That'll make it function. Now I will share this code. My email address will be in the info, so just send me a message and I'll send you this code. Not a problem, and build your own. Nice, isn't it? Should plug it into the computer now. And hopefully it's all good. Yeah, it's all plugged in. A bit concerning when there's nothing on screen. Sometimes these come blank, sometimes they come with like a test screen, but Nothing on this one. Alright, to program it, simple folks. Arduino IDE, double click that loads. Click tools, make sure your COM port selected, that's already automatically done that, COM11, and you can see at the top out, that's the correct ESP, CYD at the end, that is the right one. Now this code's already loaded, it's on this screen now because I have been working on it. So these are the libraries you're going to need to install. Right, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different libraries. Obviously install these libraries, but you'll need this code on this page. You can change the name of your network and your password, whatever that. These are all the pin configurations, you don't need to mess about with any of that. And change your frequency here as well. And you can start whatever RF power you want. It's on 15 at the moment, which I think is in the middle. Anyway. So you get that screen up. So what we'll do to program this, quite simple. See where my mouse is out. Just click upload. And you can see there now, compiling sketch. This might take about 2 minutes. You see there, it's coming to the end. It's compiling it, so if any problems, they'll more likely come up now. You'll see some red text there. Focus please. Oh, that's it now. That's sending the info now. You see there, look. That's sending the code now. It's programming this. And I tell you what. Oh my god, there we go. It's come to life. Bang on. That worked. A dream. How cool is that? Easy as that. Very easy to program. Nothing to it. Like I say, if you can afford it, you know, leave me a coffee. It's in the info. I don't ask for much. I don't get paid on YouTube at the moment. I'm trying to kickstart the channel. I spend a lot of time. This code. Look how long this code is. Yeah. That's all your buttons. That's all your settings. That's all the HTML. That's for the phone side when you connect to it. Look how much of that there is. Here we go. That's a lot of code, and that's took me hours and hours to sort out and get right. No bugs in it now anyway, it appears good. How cool is that? Amazing what you can do with a couple of cheap components, and these esp32s with the built-in displays, I think they're awesome. I'm going to do radio next, I think. I'd like to do one with a long frequency range, maybe from about 50 megahertz to about 120. So I want to do a receiver next. Nice though, isn't it? Should we connect to it with my phone? There's our home network. Just hold that down. There we go, underneath, see it? FM transmitter. It's obviously that, isn't it? Right, click connect. That's connected now. That's connected now to this transmitter. Right, so what I'll do now, I'll just log on. Yeah, that's the address there, look. There it is. Hey! How cool is that? So you can do the frequency, you can mute it, you can adjust the RF power, and also you can adjust the backlight settings, so you can power down that backlight after a few seconds. That's what I'll do actually. Yeah, as you can see me, look, touch this, watch the frequency go up, look, see the frequency going up now, look, 103.8, 103.9, Let's go back to 103.4. That's where I was. There we go. Alright, I've got this in milliseconds, so I'll put it down to 3 seconds so you can see the backlights turning off to save power. There you go. And to power it back up, just touch it. There you go. Hi. I've got it set for 3 seconds at the moment. I'll have to adjust that. Now I've got my radio connected up here. Now just a note actually. Right, I'll turn the radio on. Right. I'll just click that. Hear that interference? That's the Wi-Fi. You'll only get that on some power leads for some reason. When you change to different power leads, like if I use the original one that comes in my phone, you don't hear that. That's why I've got the option of disabling Wi-Fi. That's it. That goes completely. That's the sound going for it. Oh no, 3.5. Oh, it's disconnected, isn't it? I've disconnected it, no wonder. Cool, isn't it? It's upstairs. The RF's only turned up. About halfway, I think. Oh, look at that, still got a full signal. Look, see the signal? Virtually full signal. This is a spare bedroom. Got to do on my project. From the previous video. Now that's the one from the video, that's the prep top. Full signal. Great. This will go hundreds of feet. Possible to put an amplifier on it as well. Some transmitters. Hello, power supplies. Build it yourself, folks. A lot of my subscribers do. Dead easy to build. Oh, it's power saving mode. Sure you'll have fun building one of these. Good, isn't it? That was my last video, look. Good, isn't it? So these two transmitters are two of my best builds actually. This one was from a long time ago. Look at my channel, I've got a lot of videos, but I'm getting a bit more advanced, like we should say, really, because these have got microcontrollers and code. A lot more versatile, and these are quite stable. But good fun. These are lovely little displays, less than an inch. Pennies. So the cost of these. Great, isn't it? Great fun. This is a transmitter that got me, got me into this subject about 20 years ago. Got to build this a long time ago. I don't think it works now. I butchered the look at that. I butchered it. I couldn't solder. That's what got me involved in transmitters a long time ago. I think it's more than 20 years, probably 25 years ago. That's a little one transistor. You can hear them like that and they'll change frequency. Nothing like these things. These are rock solid. But these are far from professional. Just going to demonstrate the adjustments of the RF output power. Here's one of them tiny SIs. These are great things, isn't they, for messing about. You can see the RF power is 0, but it does, I think it's about minus 50, I think, dB, something like that. Anyway, it's very little RF power, so what we'll do now, we'll increase it on the phone through Wi-Fi. And you'll see it going up now, look. 2, 3. See it rising on the tiny SI, look. You can see it there as well, look. Every time I press this, see the RF now shooting off. That just demonstrates the RF power adjustments. Let's decrease it then. See that now coming down again? It just shows you the RF output adjustment works fine. Good on it. Back up. And obviously we can change the frequency as you've seen before. There we go. I do hope you enjoyed that video. Next video will be coming along in the next few months. I ain't going to do loads, but you know, I like to do good quality videos, and this one's took me a long time to do that code, get it right. But it's great, isn't it? I'm quite proud of that actually. Turned out really well. And I'll share the code with you. Build one yourself. See you all soon, folks.